welcome you all with my love and respects. Let's enter into today's subject. As you all may be aware, I am continuing on Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Atita Anagatam Swarupataha Asti Adva Vedat Dharmanam. It's an amazing sutra. I can go on and on and on expanding on the sutra. Yesterday I expanded on the world time, chronological time, and psychological time. Today we will see some more sacred secrets related to cosmic time. Translating this sutra, Bhagavan Osho very clearly gives the translation. I'll read out his translation. Past and future exist in the present, but they are not experienced in the present because they are on different planes. The original sin, the original delusion, original problem you have is reducing your spectrum of understanding to one plane because of your excess interest in it. Please understand. Past, present, future, all three exist in the present. I can say when all three exist together, it cannot be called as present, it should be called as Nithya, eternal. All three exist in Nithya, eternal. When you have too much excess interest, unbalanced. Please understand, I am using the word unbalanced, not imbalanced. Unbalanced interest on either the present or the past or the future, as you understand, is the original sin. Please understand. When Bible says Adam and Eve ate the fruit of knowledge, what is knowledge? Nothing but some information related to past or present or future. Your excess interest in any one of these three is only called as knowledge. You cannot have knowledge other than any one of these three. Past, present, and future. You need to understand, when the past imposes itself on future, it shares its deadliness with future. When future imposes itself over the past, it shares its insecurity to the past. Please understand. You can be insecure about your past. You may think, how can? Past is over already. Your insecurity about your past is what I call guilt. Still one part of your being believes your past can be altered. Otherwise, why will you think about it? Why will you have guilt about it? Part of you does not come to the understanding past cannot be altered. That part only goes on hanging over the past. That part only goes on brooding over the past. Guilt. Insecurity about the past. Deadliness in the future. Please understand, most of you don't have living future because your past has already too much reproduced itself or influenced itself over your future. Many times, even if you know you are going to destroy yourself, you get into that action. Unfortunately, you force yourself into that action and die, go through, suffer. Because already too much of your past has influenced over your future. Your future is dead recorded system given to you in a form of CD. You will have to play that. You don't even have an intelligence, independence to write your own future. I can say that's worst life. That's worst life. That is disrespect to life. I can give you hundreds of examples where I have told my disciples, this action of you will be leading to you to suffering, but their past has influenced their future so much, they can't get out of it. Many times, whether it is a business deal, they'll come and tell, Swamiji, I'm going to invest money in this deal where some NRI is funding for an NGO, crores are waiting. Just if I pay the initial money, 50 lakh, I'm going to get 500 crore. I tell them, but nee lose dana. You are also loose only. Tell them, don't get into this business. Don't waste your money. But before they listen to my advice, they have imagined too much about their future. Their past desire has got into their future too much like a cancerous. Now they cannot step back. They say, no, Swamiji, you just bless us. We don't need your advice. I tell them, then okay. Be blissful if you can. Sometimes I tell them in relationships also, you are getting into a big mess. Even if you get married, when this fellow, when he goes to office and sees some other girl, he will be going with her. When this girl is sitting in the house, if he sees some other neighbor, she will be going with him. It is not going to work out. It will not be a stable life. It will only be more and more suffering. Deeper and deeper mess you are getting into. But what to do? People don't listen. Unfortunately, too much of past is projected on the future. Future is dead. Even if you know it is worst death, you are caught in such a mental setup. You are not able to escape. I have seen and I am seeing. There is a very beautiful proverb used in Kasi, Varanasi, it is very popular. The meaning is, if you are aware Kalabhairava is life for you, if you are not, he is death for you. This is what is the meaning. Kalabhairava is the power of time. He is there in front of you, alive. If you can be aware and not allow your past influence the future, your future hanging on the past is life for you. He constantly liberates you. Every moment you live, you experience extraordinary joy. You experience extraordinary life. It is an intense, excited unclutching. I don't know about how you all feel unclutching. For me, unclutching is an intense excitement. Because every time my dead body is burnt, a new body is created. Every time my past is burnt and present is alive. The freshness of life is life. Understand? Excitement and freshness to live is life. I can see clearly. Just because of the freshness to live, life is opening thousands of new doors to my very life. And I have seen people who are frozen, arrogant, cunning, very conspicuous. But finally what happens? They cheat their own life. That's it. When you have freedom, freedom means past dump, not dumping itself on future dump. Future dump, not dumping itself on past dump is freedom. When you have freedom, Kalabhairava is life for you. When you are caught by the past dump or future dump, not only you are dumb, you are dumped. You are dumped by very life. The life extraordinary starts happening in you. I can tell you. Understanding about the time, the nectar will start oozing in your intestine. If you understand about time, you will experience nectar in the intestine, means below the anahata. If you experience devotion, nectar will start oozing above the anahata, below the throat. If you understand the cosmos, nectar will start oozing out above the throat and below the anya. Siddha tradition talks very clearly about how the nectar lines of different parts can be opened. They say 3 ways. 1, by you looking directly into the problem every time when it happens. See, now I am saying past dump being dumped on future dump being dumped on past dump. You look in. That's one method. Second, master's guidance. If you are not able to see, the master guides you. He says, hey, you are doing this mistake, why don't you look in? You are getting into the mood of snehidane, it will not work out. The third, life teaching, life just bangs, hits you. When life hits you, see, life operates in mass scale. For example, there is a small stone need to be removed. If you do it, you may do it with your leg. If master does it, he may do it with his hand without any pain to the earth and to the stone and to the grass. He will remove and put it. If life does it, it will just bring a bulldozer, that's all. Life doesn't know small scale. Tuck, tuck. Means almost 2-3 life will be wasted just with 1 engram. I can tell you. Learning when the Guru teaches is the most easiest way. Yesterday, 2 of my disciples came running when I was having my evening walk. Her father was missing for 3 hours. But this time, to my surprise, I saw she is completely balanced. Little shaken, but very little. Because she learned the lesson from last time. Last time, her son's hand was fractured. That time she was shaken more than the son. So this time she was very clear. When this insecurity and that shaking, everything was going on, she was very clear. At least when she came towards me, I think she made it very clear to herself. I am not going to be shaken. I am going to just present the fact to him. She came and said, he is missing for 3 hours. We don't know where he has gone. He has gone for walking and all that. Thousands of possibilities. There could have been a heart attack or some, in this society, some accident or a kidnapping, what not. Naturally, everybody will have the anxiety. But I saw very clearly she was only presenting the fact. All her anxiety was cornered. She put it in the corner. It was not there predominantly in her system. I just looked in and said, don't worry, within 1 hour, he will come back. If you want, you go and attend what needs to be attended to wherever he is staying. She learned the lesson. She got it. Learning from the Guru is the most easiest way. Actually, I think within 1 hour, they got the news, he has come back. See, what has happened to the father is one thing. But what is happening in you is the main thing, which we can handle. See, what is happening in the father, you can't handle. It's only the cosmos which can handle. It's out of your control. But what is happening to you, you can handle. You be the master of you. That's enough. You'll see, cosmos just gets excited to fulfill whatever you want. Cosmos should not be tolerating with you, all right, what to do with this fellow? This fellow wants this only, let him have it. No. It should feel excited. Come on, he wanted it. He never asked for his qualification. Shower on him. Cosmos should get excited to fulfill whatever you want. Understand about the time, especially in this angle. Past, present, future, all three exist in you at this moment. You are in Nitya, eternal. Don't be excited to catch the past or the future. Don't be excited about thinking about past. Don't be excited about thinking about future. Don't be excited about the present. Just relax and see. You will just experience all three. I simply know that I am going to be like this, available forever for my disciples in Akshardham. I just know there is no past, present, future about it. It is eternal. I was telling about yesterday, some of the senior Swamis coming from a very big Hindu spiritual organization. I was surprised. They are coming for, I think, many times. I was surprised. What interest I can create in them to come and see our organization. We are a small organization. So many times. They said, Swamiji, we need to learn from you that fresh, energetic, active way of life. I was really surprised. Of course, they were really very humble and great personalities. They said, Swamiji, we can see your contribution in such a short time to so many lives. They said that life, present. I tell you, freedom makes you live the life. Even the old, very big, huge sannyas organizations feel that they can catch that from us. I was very happy. Of course, I was humbled by their praising and by their respect, but I was very happy. Life is eternal. Just see. Past, present, future. All three are in front of you. Do not get interested in any one of that. Just relax. You will see all three. The moment you are interested in any one, you catch only that. You don't catch all three. You miss it in a big way. Now, sit the samyama on time for few moments. Do not create thoughts about past. Do not create thoughts about future. Do not create thoughts about present. Just be. Just be unclutched. You will see your Kundalini energy is intensely awakened, and the samyama and kala happens. You go beyond kala.